Hi, my name's John Iveson. I'm a columnist with the National Post.
I'm Mark Kennedy and I'm with the Ottawa Citizen.
And we're currently in the TELUS Convention Centre just waiting for the results to come in and to see Stephen Harper, who we expect to appear later on. Mark, what are you looking for tonight?
Well, it's going to be a historic night, really. I mean, listen, all the polls are not looking good for the Conservative Party, but had Mr. Harper walked into this hall tonight and had he been victorious, or if he's victorious, it's history, because it'll be the fourth time in many, many decades that a Prime Minister gets a fourth mandate. The problem now, as the early polls are coming in, it's not looking like it's going to go well, because the Liberals, already it looks as though they're sweeping Atlantic Canada.
Yeah, we're looking at some seats in New Brunswick, most of Nova Scotia, in fact the whole of Newfoundland and Labrador, I think maybe with the exception of Jack Harris's seat in St John's East, are going to go red, which is a pretty good base for the Liberals to build from.
It's very good. We always knew they were going to be strong out there. What Mr. Harper's party needs to do is do well in the Quebec City area, perhaps get 15 seats, and then maintain his base in Ontario in the 905. But again, all the polls we've been seeing in the last few days show that might not happen. It probably won't happen.
Well, I spent some time in the Maritimes and in New Brunswick in particular, and the expectation was that they would come out with 6 or 7 seats from there. It looks like they're going to be struggling to get half of that number.
Yes, I suspect they'll do well in the prairies. I suspect they'll do well in Alberta. They might lose some seats in Alberta, and of course that would be historic in nature as well. It all points toward this evening. We'll all want to be watching Mr. Harper. He's been in power for 10 years almost. He's been leader of the party since 2004. But if it doesn't go well, the question is, does he step aside?
And there is a very much an end of an era feel about this hall tonight. We were both here, I think, in 2011, and it was twice the size, and it was a very big, boisterous crowd. I don't think it's going to be anything like that tonight.
No, it's not looking well. I mean, history seems to be circular in nature. The Liberals were in power once, they were down in the doldrums, and it looks as though we're going back to the past.
We'll find out later on, and we'll report back.
Indeed we will.